start arriving really already, but more so during the morning tomorrow. And here is the latest. So Nicole has gone from subtropical to tropical. We started to see the eastern and western, or the western side, excuse me, fill in, although now the eastern side is a little bit more exposed. So it is still in a fairly hostile environment. But with that said, the expectation is that we will see this become a hurricane. Winds are already up to 65 miles an hour as it continues over the northern Bahama Islands and then continues into the east coast of Florida as a hurricane. Again, a lot of attention as to whether or not this is able to get into the Gulf of Mexico. Really doesn't matter. If the center kind of clips more the extreme northeastern part of the Gulf, it would be very, very brief, and is going to be quickly moved up toward the north and the northeast because of the upper pattern, the cold front that is headed our way. What's really interesting is that it still has this enormous wind field, which it had yesterday. Now, the strongest of the winds obviously will be more near the center, but the wind field of tropical storm force winds will extend from about Charleston, South Carolina, all the way down to almost Fort Lauderdale. So this is a huge area, and consider this is all going to be an onshore flow. So storm surge really covers a good portion of the southeastern seaboard, not just Florida, but all the way up toward the Carolinas. Now, as it does move inland by Thursday, we'll start to see that wind field shrink, but still some very damaging winds across a good portion of not only Florida, Georgia, and up toward the Carolinas. So as far as the size of the wind field goes, it is large. The strongest of those winds obviously will be right near the center. Upper high is finally starting to break down as Nicole gets a little bit closer. That's when we start to get into that drier air during the day tomorrow, and that'll stick with us through Friday. Then here comes the real change with that